a senior 4-H'er in Tom Green County. I'm also a senior in high school. Today I'm going to be talking about iPhone photography. It's supposed to be phone photography, but however, since I do not have a Samsung, Google, or any other type of phone other than Apple, I'm going to be talking about iPhone photography. Now, this is why I'm doing this now is because it's cold outside and iPhone can be done inside. So iPhone photography, or phone photography, is really great and cool because most people have their phones on them all the time. So you don't have to, like, if you see a good picture, you don't have to be like, oh wait, I need to go grab my camera. I left my camera at home. No, you just whip out your phone, take a snapshot. So it's very easy, it's always accessible, mostly accessible. It's really great. So first thing in phone photography is find your camera. On the back, camera app. So there's many ways to do it. You can go to your camera app, swipe up from the bottom, press camera, or like on the lock screen, you can swipe back, camera. So right now I'll go over little tips and tips on what I do with mine, and then I'll go over like where it's good to use and such. So one tip is I have a grid on mine, which really helps with the rule of thirds, which is 4 lines. On the intersections of the lines is where it's nice to like line up your subject. How to get that is you go to your settings on your phone, iPhone, and then scroll down to camera, and then click grid. If it's already green, you're good, and you see the grid. If it's kind of white, then you need to click it and it will turn green. And that means you can go to your camera and voila, there should be a grid. Another thing I like to do is I like to have the live photo on, which basically it takes a little video. It's short, but if there's any action, like if you're photographing a football game or some birds outside, it'll catch a little bit of the action, just so you don't have you just take one snapshot without the live photo. You might have a blurry photo. However, with the live photo, you can go back later and edit it or pick the frame that you want that might not be blurred. Another thing I do is I usually leave the flash off most of the time. However, you can have the flash on if you want. There's filters that you can have. However, since I can add them after when I'm editing the photo, I usually don't mess with those. And then there's also a timer, which is really cool if you want to get yourself in the picture. So where you can put it up, set the timer, jump in the picture. That makes it really good for self-portraits. You also have selfies because there's a camera on this side and this side, which you can switch with this little button down here. Also, another great thing about phones is you have the option of a panorama, and usually it's not easy to do that on a regular camera. And so one trick is you don't do like that. When taking one, to get the correct scope, you need to hold it in one place like that. You can do videos, slow-mos, time-lapse, all these cool things. You also can take a picture by pressing that or pressing the increase sound. Voila. That also means if you have your earbuds in, headphones, and you have a little sound up and down here, you press that sound up, it'll also take a picture too. If, of course, your phone's on and you're wanting to. Let's see, another thing is focus. So if it doesn't, usually the phone's pretty good at automatically focusing, but if it doesn't automatically focus, you just can tap it and there'll be like a little yellow box in there. There'll also be a yellow sun next to it. That means if you pull that little thing down, if you swipe your finger down, it'll decrease the exposure, basically get it darker, or becomes darker. And if you do it up, it becomes lighter. Another thing is, let's say you're taking a picture of something like this fake rose, and you have it here, but I'm like, what happens if I want all angles? What you can do is you can hold and press it there, and there'll be this little yellow box. It'll say AE/AF lock. and that basically locks the focus. And so if I have it over here, I can go all the way around just taking pictures, and I'll have the focus locked. So let's see. Okay, I think that's all with like the little tricks and trades I have. Where it's good at is phones. They have their benefits and their drawbacks with phone photography. I've seen that my phone, it's an older one, iPhone 7, it's not very good at taking up close and like details and macro sort of pictures. However, that might have improved with the newer phones. It's good at taking landscapes, portraits, kind of action, action, animals. I think that's all. Like, that's pretty much action. Make sure you have your light photo on. I've seen that it doesn't really do well at nighttime photography because of exposure, so I wouldn't try on that. If you can, send me the details. It's like, if that works, great. However, I haven't done that. Also, if you want to take something from very close to the ground, iPhones are great for that because you can't get close to the ground because it's very flat. You want to take upwards. Let's see. Also, another good thing, if like sports, if you're at a football game, you're running around, it's great to have an iPhone because if you drop it, as long as you have a case, it's not as bad as dropping a, oh my gosh, my 200-pound camera that cost who knows how many dollars just dropped. And you have to fully check it out. Also, it's lighter, that helps. And since it's just easier to carry around, you have it most of the time, especially since it can do other things. You also can edit it on your phone, edit photos on your phone with just a normal Photos app, or you can download additional apps that you can edit with. And so far, yep, I think that's pretty much it. So that's all I can think of. So have fun, don't freeze, go out and enjoy the cold weather. I already have plenty of pictures from the previous snowfalls, so I probably won't be freezing out there. So I'll make some more of these short videos, probably every week or so, and Miss Halo will post them on the YouTube channel. So have fun, go take pictures, and enter the contest.